Please wake up from this lucid dream. Please speak up of the constant theme. Oh, nothing is what it seems. Nothing is what it seems. Listen to my words for a symbol. Life, it can be so simple. Let my words flow through your veins. Let me help you out of those heavy chains that have us bounded by our shattered remains. This a little tidbit that I just gave you guys is a song off of one of my mixtapes I released back in 2019 called One. It's called Symbol, and that's the singing portion of it where I go and rap, quote unquote, but I call it more spoken word poetry instead of rapping because I guess I don't have much of a rhythm, I guess. Some people think so, but anyway. Going to that, I've been writing and singing and making music for over a decade. I've never made any music for profit. I always link back to whoever's beat I used. I can't make money off of that anyway, so. But yeah, I picked up writing, songwriting specifically, probably back in 2012, 2013 when I just started all that stuff, and it was something new. It was a hobby that I just discovered and such, and I developed over time. I've written about over 60 songs in total, but I would consider them mostly poetry and songs. Most of the stuff I'd pour my soul into, basically all the research I've done over time, all the information I've gathered are in these songs. And I've tried over time to spread them, but unfortunately, it's difficult in this era where basically toxic music and music that basically isn't good for your ears or your mind. It's being constantly polluted through the radio and such. So, yeah, it's a little bit complicated, but not impossible. I've also started doing these videos as a way, I guess, to poke your brains, make you guys think a little bit more, because that's specifically my whole idea about all this. I need people to start understanding that there is a complete awakening going on in this world from stuff that's been going on in darkness. Like the Bible's mentioned, from whatever is done in darkness comes to the light at some point. And we're at that very point, and I've been speaking about this for a good while. I've woken up many friends, many family before, and now they're just seeing the puzzles come together basically to what supposedly was just quote-unquote conspiracies being true. But anyway, going back to my music, this is mainly the whole topic of my music. Some of the songs actually tend to be personal at times, and I don't write too many like that. But as far as writing more music, I have written another mixtape. It's written, but it's not recorded because I rethought it, and I basically didn't like the work, and who knows if I've ever released that. But maybe in an alternate reality I did release that, who knows. I don't know if any of you guys actually stumble upon thinking about alternate realities, because I do believe that's a high possibility. As one of the things I try to explain to my friends is, like, you always have choices in life. Let's say, give an example, like, there's two pairs of shoes and you only got enough money to buy one pair of shoe, red or green color. Let's say you choose the green color, and you'll never know the outcomes of what it will be if you bought the red sneakers and such, and the different actions and reactions stumbling into new realities being made available upon not picking that. So it's when you start thinking these things, it's like maybe every decision that I've already made is already pre-calculated, so is there really any free will? This is a tough one. It's a yes, and I guess a no. Because this is a little game that we're playing, and basically the rulers of this game want to restart over again and enslave all of us. But we can stop that because there are far few in between. They're old farts, basically, that are just rich as fuck and are just selling us to these foreign countries and yada yada, yada yada. Unfortunately, it gets a little bit hard to pinpoint what's true and what's not because of all the misinformation. You can't even trust your news sources anymore on the television because why? They are controlled opposition. I've always wondered, like, how the hell do television, music make money off of radios and such? There always has to be somebody funding these things, so it's a very, very, very deep scenario. And as going back to my writing, I'm actually working with some of my gentlemen that I've worked with before, Rick, Jacob, and Tom, the Crime Thinkers. Once again, we're working on the second EP, and we have some guests and some songs, and it may be a while till we actually complete that because, you know, between being busy with other things and such, it can take time to write things. But my vision of me would be trying to spread my words and my message, even if you're not completely agreed on with my message. That's totally okay. Why? Because everybody's mind is a different world, basically. We grasp ideologies from other human beings, and they mold us into the people we are, basically. Maybe someday I'll go into depth as to why all this is an illusion, and basically the very fabric of society completely seems like it's out to get us, out to poison us, out to keep us at bay, because that's what this all is. It's a trap, basically. These lifetimes go on and on. If you guys want any specific topics for me to talk about, I can definitely do that also. I want to start talking about, like, the very beginning and things that don't make sense to me, that really need a connection in order for me to understand how the hell did this become to this point. How did we just willingly accept the rules that these people set up for us and just not question it, just go by them, not even fight over them? I guess it's because we're complacent, because the system itself is put here before you. You don't know anything else besides the system, and the system is basically all we've lived for. We're all cogs making this whole machine roll, and if the cogs are no longer needed and the cogs are just automatic, then what the hell is the whole point in life and the structure of society anymore? I'm sorry for all the noise going on. I hope you guys can hear me. Yes, the trains tend to be very loud here in New York. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please like and comment whatever you think about. Hey, if you don't like my voice, that's cool too. You can comment that. You can troll me. You can tell me anything. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to laugh at yourself once in a while. Anyway, with this, I am off. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys mañana.